Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a fondant cake topper. I'm making for that Christmas or Santa Claus to be precise. So firstly I'm just going to use the red fondant, which is the main color, making a cone out of it to make the body of the for that Christmas. So make that and keep it aside. And now I'm trying to make the limbs. That piece of fondant, I'm going to divide it into 4 pieces, one for each limb, 2 hands and 2 legs. And then you're basically just cutting it into 4 pieces and adjusting the sizes so it doesn't look too long or too short. I'm doing the legs first, and I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, still adjusting and adjusting, trying to make sure the sizes fit and the sizes are the same, and then making one end smaller, and then the other end I'm using that ballpoint to like make a hole in it. That's where the feet and the hands, yes, will fit in later. So attach that to the body of the cone at the base for the legs. Just very simple. Just attach the smaller end to the body and then just extend the other part to make the legs, and then there we have it. So now I'm making the hands just the exact same thing, making one side smaller and then the other side using the ball point tool to like make a small hole in it where the hands or the gloves will fit in later. So repeating the exact same process, now attaching it to the top of the cone or for a Christmas body. Okay, trying to make sure that it fits properly. You can slow down the video if you want to see all the details. I think I made the video a little too fast. Okay, now I'm making the head. Just roll a small ball, calculate the size with your mind. Make a small ball to form the head of Father Christmas with skin color fondant, and then just keep it aside. And now for his hat or his cap, whatever you might want to call it, just make it into a cone also, but a smaller cone, to see that okay, it fits the size of the head, and then you keep it aside. Basically a very simple process. And now I'm trying to make what am I trying to make now? Okay, the is it the hem of his hat now, just to make it look exactly like that for that Christmas cap. And okay, I'm still doing that. Okay, basically you're just adjusting everything until it looks as good as possible to you. It doesn't have to really be perfect. That's one thing with fondant toppers. They are more like it's okay if they look similar to not exactly. That's why it's good for anyone of any skill level. You don't have to be an artist to make them. Basically they will look good on cakes. And now I just attach the mustard, just very tiny white little things. Okay, and then I attach the nose to it, and then the eyes. I use black fondant for the eyes, I use white fondant for the mustache, and then I kept it aside. And now I want to make his beard, right? Yes, so I'm using a love cutter to just cut. I want that V end, and then a circle cutter to cut the top part so that I get that shape of the beard out. And after that I'll just attach it to the lower part of his face as I'm doing in the video. Okay, simple. That's all for his face, I think. Yeah, that's all for his face. Now we have his face. It looks like for Christmas now. Okay, um now I think I'm making, what am I making? Okay, I am making his hands now. Just roll tiny balls. It doesn't have to be perfect, just tiny balls to fit into um the tiny dents we made in the hand before for his hands. And then tiny we roll out tiny white stripes to like make the hem of the shirt, his hand. Yeah, that part. That's not very necessary, but just to add more details to what you're doing. You can do it according to your skill level. It doesn't really have to be so perfect. Because this one is actually not so perfect, but at least it looks like for that Christmas. Okay, now I'm making his feet. For his feet I'm using black, like he's wearing black shoes. So just repeating the same thing, just make balls and attach to his feet there, and that's it. Okay, now I want to make his belt. You just cut out a stripe and then put it around his body to form his belt of the Christmas. I've not attached anything yet. Everything I'm just like sticking to it. I've not used glue or water to attach any part yet because anything can still change. So I just put his belt around his waist, and it's as simple as that. I think now for the buckle of the belt. So let me see what I'm doing next. Okay, that's white ball on his hat. Okay, now for the belt, I'm using a very tiny fondant, red fondant for his belt, for the buckle of his belt. So just attaching it there. It doesn't have to be perfect, just anything. Okay, now I'm sticking the head to the body. I used one toothpick to attach his head to the body, and there we have it. Father Christmas is ready, or Santa Claus is ready. So that's it, guys. Very simple. You don't have to be so skilled. You just make some cones and balls and everything, and you have Father Christmas. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Thank you, and bye.